on your dudes are pretty funny to see though. The shotgun guy is also super good in the second ending. But yeah, the final countdown, that's the one, man. So why did Adler kill us just now? Probably because he had to clean up all the loose ends. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, it really doesn't make sense because I chose to stop the nukes. You know what I mean? Like, that should show that I'm pretty trustworthy. You know? Like, come on, bro. I didn't have to do that. It's what the CIA does. But yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Like, this was a good twist to the storyline, right? Like, thinking back to this whole game. Like, nowhere left to run. This one was pretty cool. The lighting was really good. CIA safe house, whatever. I hate those. Fracture Jaw, it was all right. I didn't think that the graphics held up as well for some reason in that one than the rest of the game. East Berlin briefing, brick in the wall. Which one is this? I don't remember. Red light, green light. Oh, brick in the wall is the one that we did where I had this stealth mission. And I didn't really stealth it very well. These are all the ones we did tonight. Yeah. And then red light, green light, we had to infiltrate that big building. Exit of Cold War is the one where I fell down the rope. We had to like find a way around. We lost that Redeemer weapon. Bianca briefing, Operation Chaos. And this is a side mission, right? Desperate measures. You know what feel like this game needs actually? I feel like this game needs you know how Uncharted has those vehicle chase scenes where like you blow shit up? Like this game has that at the airplane, but it doesn't really have enough of that, I feel like. Like the action in this one is overall a little bit slower than other Call of Duties, I feel like. But overall, it still feels like a Call of Duty game. The twist in the story was the best that they've done to Call of Duty in a while. But overall, I feel like it's like too short, and the action wasn't as good as it could have been. Like usually like you have those cinematic moments in Call of Duty movies, where games, Call of Duty movies, you have those cinematic moments in Call of Duty games where like that one time in one of the first games where you're flying the helicopter away as the nuke goes off behind you and your plane goes down, like there's moments like that stand out. You're like, holy shit, that cinematically was like so cool to see in a video game. There wasn't really anything like that in this game. Like the napalm strike was kind of there, but overall I don't feel like there was anything like action cinematic that was very memorable. It was all kind of generic action. I don't know. That's just how I felt about it. I can't. I'm trying to think off the top of my head like what scene did I really like off it, action wise, action set piece wise, and I don't. I can't think of any. There's some cool moments like they always have, like just walking through the camp when you go into the Vietnam level. I thought that was like pretty cool looking, but it's not something that's gonna stay with me forever. The story was good though. Yeah, the story is definitely good. The twist at the end caught me off guard. I like that a lot. And the fact that they let you play both endings, that both endings were good, I like that too. But still, though, I feel like I would have liked those big Call of Duty over top moments. But like it's almost like if they keep going that direction, you end up like the Fast and Furious movies where you get to like Fast Furious 9, all of a sudden it has to be super crazy. You're driving on ice with rocket launchers on the back of your car. So I can see why they don't always want to go that route, but it still felt a little lacking in that department. But the mission inside of Moscow, actually, when we had to be figuring out how we wanted to get the bunker card to let Adler and them in, all that stuff was super cool. So it was a different take on a Call of Duty campaign, I think, but still enjoyable. Definitely enjoyable. Just didn't feel fully like a normal Call of Duty campaign to me. Belikov's mission was like a Hitman mission? Right. Yeah, exactly. Well, this is the Cold War after all. You can't just go blazing. You can't, but there's opportunities that they could have done something. Like even like say just the brainwashing part, right? Like there could be something in there where you have to repeat that 3 times, but it could have been something where you're in a helicopter crash and you see the helicopter crash, but you don't see it go down, sort of deal. And I feel like those moments before were always super cool to watch, or to play through even. The whole walking through the whole final segment where you're going through the interrogation and the breaking through the barrier. That section seemed pretty long, so it was fun because it's like as a movie, it was kind of fun to explore it. But there was very little playing in there, right? Especially for this game. So I enjoyed it still. It just felt different. It's just very different than what they've done in the past. And like in other, I guess yeah, in other games they have a little bit more flexibility since it's not based off real life as much. So they can have like, oh yeah, this is the part where this giant building gets taken down, and they can't really do stuff like that. But yeah, I guess that's the problem. It's the Cold War. The setting really limits what they could have done, and that's why they try to have flashbacks of Vietnam and stuff, which makes sense of why Vietnam was also like the big thing. But even at the end, they're gonna nuke Europe. You know what I mean? Like they have some liberties they can take, and a lot of times they went to like real life kind of footage instead of just playing like in-game engine footage that would have looked interesting. I don't know. There's a lot they could have done that they chose not to. But overall, I think like if I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it like 8.5 out of 10. Maybe a 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's a little short, and it's not like your normal Call of Duty. But the characters and the graphics and everything, I think it's probably a 9. It's probably a 9. Yeah, and for the twist and everything at the end, it's solid. I'd give it a 9. 8.5 to 9, somewhere there. That's what I'm thinking.